Crook, population roughly 109, is a remote town in Colorado.
Crook is an agricultural community. There are some ranchers here. Most people are more farmers, probably, raise crops. But everyone around here has some cattle.
The Bromptons have taken that a step further. Meet Butch and Jesse, two of this family's team of oxen.
An ox is just a bovine trained for draft purposes. It's just the training that goes into them that makes them an ox.
Helps make them strong as an ox.
They are incredibly strong. They can pull some heavy, heavy loads. They're tough.
HAZEL Brompton and her sister Holly
I don't know why you wouldn't want to spend time with oxen.
have raised oxen for close to 30 years now. It all began with a lazy teenager.
We were going sledding, and I thought if I had a trained animal, I wouldn't have to walk to the top of the hill every time.
Now these animals are hauling hay by the time they turn 4.
Just as soon as those calves can halfway maneuver down the path in a semi-straight line, I'm like, what are they big enough to haul? And I'm putting on little buckets of corn, little things of water.
It's not every day that I get to be pulled around by a team of oxen, but this was a pretty normal way of life a couple of centuries ago. I feel like I'm living in the past. Oxen were indispensable to American pioneers back in the 1800s as they made the brutally tough journey out west.
I call them the 1860s style tractor because they were all the heavy stuff that needed to be moved, they were in charge of that.
Steve Anderson says oxen, like those featured here at the Littleton, Colorado Museum where he works, once used their powerful chest muscles to help pull stumps from fields and clear forests. They were easier to feed than horses, and they had one other advantage.
If you had to, you could eat them, if worse comes to worse.
Today, they've given way to big trucks and modern technology.
I guess we've all gotten further away from our rural roots. There's so much fun. I don't know why everyone doesn't train oxen.
The Bromptons use theirs to pull gated irrigation pipe, give wagon rides, and teach kids about this country's history. Oxen are featured in pulling competitions in other areas. The upcoming Year of the Ox has put them back in the spotlight.
These guys just love to be petted and admired and rubbed on. They're just sweethearts.
Almost every day you'll find me yoking up oxen. That makes it the Year of the Ox for me.
It started on a lark, says Hazel and Holly's dad.
You know, kids get different things in their mind and then they get tired of it. My kids never got tired of the oxen.
They're now a valued part of the operation and a reminder of the hard work that's part of our heritage.
They know that they deserve it and that they're a worthy animal for people to look at.
Hendrik, Sybrandy, CGTN, Crook, Colorado.